Hi all, so welcome back to the channel once again, and in this video session I'll be discussing or I'll be creating an IFS Hello World application in RPG AS400. So basically in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a file in the IFS, that's a string file, and then I'm going to open that file, and then I'm going to write hello world in that file, and then I'm going to close that file. So that's all in this application. Uh, so we'll be doing this using the RPG program. So let's start. So what we need is we need a open API, write API, and a close API prototype here, because we need to close the IFS file. We need to write the data to the IFS file, and we need to create or open a file. So we will be creating or opening a file using the open API. So this is the prototype for the open API, where I'm accepting IFS path, which includes the file name which I'm going to create on the IFS, and the open flag, which means in which mode I'm going to open that file. So in this application, since it's an hello world application, so I'm going to write hello world on the IFS. So I'm going to open this file in the write mode, and also in the create mode, just because if the file is not existed, I will be creating that on the IFS path. Mode here is the security, or you can say authorities options, which I'll be going to provide to the owner. That owner must have all the authorities: execute, write, or read. And the code page parameter is not used here. We'll be creating in the job CCS ID. We'll be creating the file, so we're not going to have some specific CSS ID case here. So these two are optional parameters, as you can see. So this is passed only when a file gets created, to provide the authorities uh, to the owner or the group user or the other users when a file gets created. Then it's again a write API, which basically, and this open API will return a descriptor which is allocated to the file being opened after it gets created if it is not existed. So that descriptor basically tells which file is open, and it's unique for every file being opened by the open API. So that's passed to the write API as a first parameter in the file descriptor, and again a buffer pointer is passed to this, so that at the address of that buffer pointer we will be writing that byte number of bytes to the stream file on the IFS, and here we'll be providing what number of bytes we'll be writing. Then it's again a close, which will basically return me the number of bytes again. This is write API, and this will tell me how many number of bytes actually gets written and how much we want to write. So if it's not equal, so it means that there is some issue in write. Close API will accept the file descriptor only, which will close that file, and it will return either -1 or 0. -1 means error in opening that, in closing that file, or if it's 0, it means it is closed successfully. So here you can see we have the flag constant here, which is defined as it is, and we have assigned some values to that, which is a decimal value. So how these flags work, you can get the detailed idea or detailed knowledge of this by watching my this video, opening and creating IFS files using C API open in RPG AS400. So once you watch this video, you will get an idea that what is happening here, why we have taken these constant, and these are basically the decimal values. Actual binary values will be passed to the API. So here you can see whether read only, write only, read write, create file. So we are basically, in this case, we use write only and create file if not exist. So this is the mode flags or constant, you can say. and we have some decimal values here too. So this will denote for the owner authority, this will denote for the group users authority, which is same as the owner group, and this is for the other peoples on the server. So here you can see all variables: IFS path, flag, mode, code page, file descriptor, IFS data which is going to be written, return write underscore write, which is written from the write API, and it is written from the close API. So these are all things you can see. The prototype is having we have used value just because we are passing the value, and we are not passing the address to the APIs, because APIs do not need address, they actually want the value. If I pass by reference, then they will receive the address instead of value, then they will not be able to perform what they want. So now you can see, first thing what I am doing is I am providing an IFS path here. Let's say work link. If I have any file with that name, there are no file with that name, as you can see here. Now I'm going to create in this directory file hello world, and I'm going to open that file in write only mode, and if it's not existed, it is created. Mode is all the authorities to the owner. File descriptor will accept the IFS path, the open flag, and the mode. And if it's less than 0, which means there's some error in opening or creating a file, so it will return from the program from here only, and it will not proceed forward. So if it's not less than 0, it means the file is opened successfully, and then we will going to write the data hello world to the IFS stream file. So then we will call the write API, will pass the file descriptor which is returned from this open API, and we'll pass the address of this variable IFS data, which is going to be written on the IFS file, and the size of the data which we want to write. So I'm going to write this much size of data, which is 11 characters, as you can see. And then if it is if its size is less than the size which is returned, basically how much data gets written to the IFS is returned here. So if it's less than that, means some error in writing the data, so it will return from here, and or from here we can throw some error as well, uh, and then it will close the file. So closing the file will call we need to call close API, and we need to pass the file descriptor which is returned from the open API too. So we'll pass the file descriptor from open API to every other API, whether it's read, write, or close. So here we are using write or close API, so we are passing the file descriptor, and this will close the file being opened. So if it's 0, it's closed. If it's -1, then there is some error in closing the file, and that's all. So this is what the simple hello world application on the IFS. So just save this and just compile this. You can see the program gets created successfully. Just do strdbg here, ifs hello. Now we'll debug this program. Hello. So this is the file which we're going to create. Let's see. That file is not created till now, so we are going to create this file by passing these flags. This is the mode, and once we call the open API, we receive a descriptor, that is 1 here. So here if you see that the hello world file is being created, there is nothing written till now because this is right now opened after getting created by this open API. Once we are passing some data to the IFS data variable, and now we will be calling write API by passing the descriptor, the data pointer to that data, and the size how much we want to write. That's 11, so we'll be having some return value here. That's 11, that is correct. So these number of bytes being written is same as the number of bytes which we want to write, so it won't return from here. And now let's see what the data is here in the, so you can say we are able to write hello world on the IFS file by creating a file on the IFS string IFS. Now we'll be closing this file, so we pass the file descriptor as 1, and then the return underscore close is 0, which means the file gets closed successfully with no error. So this way we are successfully able to uh, write a hello world application in IFS, and you can see we are able to create a file and uh, able to write the data correctly on the IFS. So let me show you the program again. This is the program which basically writes the which is for hello world application. So that's all in this video. Thank you and